Hi everybody, it's Tracy. Welcome back. Today I wanted to talk briefly about hair health. Since I have been in my 50s, I was noticing I had thinning hair and I was trying to find things to do about it, and I found something that seems to be really helping. So in September of 2023, I started taking collagen in my coffee. I started doing coffee. There were times I did it in my smoothies too, but I don't really do smoothies anymore. So in the morning when I would drink coffee, I put collagen in the coffee. And this is the kind I started out with. And it's unflavored and it's collagen peptides. It is from grass-fed, pasture-raised beef. And it's unflavored. So you put this in your coffee and you don't taste it. The texture of the coffee changes ever so slightly, but you get used to it and don't really notice it anymore after a while. This is Vital Proteins. So this is what I used to use. I don't use this kind anymore. This kind, I guess, used to be a good brand, and then it was sold and you started seeing it pop into Costco. And I believe that's the time that it was sold, was around then. It was, I believe, sold to Nestle. I'm not absolutely sure about that, but I believe it was sold to one of these large companies. And so I heard about another type to take that had, I don't know, just more of the stamp of approval that it was cleaner. There were no risks of it having things like lead in it. And anyway, so I changed and I started taking, I have it over here. You can see my hair. This is what it looks like now. I haven't really done my hair today. I worked out this morning, so I was a little sweaty. But this is what my hair looks like right now. Like, I feel like I have a decent amount of hair. Like, and what was happening before was, like, if I had my hair this long, it was here. Like, you would, if I was sitting here, like, and this part would kind of look like this, you would like see through my hair. It was much thinner. So once I got on these collagen peptides, over time, I could tell my hair was thickening up. And so my hair was much shorter too. I was cutting my hair shorter before I went on the peptides because my hair was so see-through. It looked straggly and it just didn't look good at this length. And now I think it's filled in. It's been over 2 years. So it was September 23 and now we are in February of 26. So that is like 2.5 years almost, I guess. Yeah, 2.5 years that I've been doing the collagen peptides. And I started off doing about 2 tablespoons in my coffee every day. I did that for probably a year or so. And then I reduced it down to like half of that. And then I started feeling like my hair was falling out again. And so I bumped it back up, and now I'm doing like 1.5 tablespoons every day. But I changed to this brand here. And this you can get on Amazon. Same deal, it's grass-fed. They call it agglomerated bovine collagen protein powder. Same deal. There's no taste, no flavor. I put it in my coffee, and this seems to be doing the trick. It is more expensive than the other type. This is a smaller package for, I don't even remember how much it costs, but I get it on Amazon, and I get 4 of them at a time because these can take a while to get in. If you don't order enough of them at a time, you may have to wait like a week or 2 to get them. They can be kind of backstocked, I guess, sometimes. But this is what I take now. And it's really helped my hair a lot. And I know there are other reasons to take collagen, like muscle health and joint health and all those types of things. For me, it was really about hair health. And so I thought it was going to take about a year before I noticed a difference. It was actually about 3 or 4 months in, I started noticing that I wasn't having as much of my hair collect. After I took a shower, I'd always have hair collecting on the drain. And I also started noticing when I'd pull my hair back in a ponytail, it just kind of felt thicker. So as it got even longer and I could actually pull it into a ponytail, eventually, like my ponytail, if I take a rubber band this size, like the regular I get these at Target. If I make a ponytail, back in the old days, I would kind of twist it around 3 times for my hair. And when my hair was getting thinner, I started getting to the point where my ponytail was so thin that I would wrap it around 4 times. So now I'm back to wrapping it around 3 times. So depending on your hair, however thick it's not making my hair like thicker than it used to be. Like it's not just twice that I'm going around. It's not like, you know, it's not doing like making my hair turn into somebody who had super thick hair at some point, but it's really returned it to the amount of thickness that it used to have before menopause. And actually even before having kids, I'd say, because after having kids, my hair probably started thinning a bit, but menopause is when it really started looking scraggly and thin. So that's where it's at now. This has really helped me feel so much more confident about my hair. And I just thought this was maybe something other people could benefit from knowing about. If you're on the fence about trying it, here's another testimony that it could work for you. At least women. Men, I don't know, it might work for you too, but for women at least, it's worked for me, and I'm going to keep taking it. There's no reason to stop. So I've been doing it 2.5 years, and I don't want my hair to start falling out again. So I feel like it looks pretty darn healthy. And this is dirty hair that I have worked out on. It was back in a ponytail earlier, so I just pulled it out. It's not like curled or anything, but it's doing okay. What do you think? What do you think? Let me know if you want to give it a try, and let me know how it goes. And I just would say give it a year. If you're going to do it, give it a year and take it every day. And especially if your hair grows slowly, then, it's just going to take a while to notice the difference. But I will say this as well. I didn't tell my hairdresser because I just wanted to see if she would notice, because she knew my hair was getting thinner. So I didn't tell her anything. And then I was in there after I'd been doing it about 6 months, and she's like, I think your hair feels thicker. And I was like, really? You think so? And I was like, I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want to plant it in your mind, but I'm like, this is what I've been doing. I've been taking this collagen, yada, 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 yada. So she noticed without my telling her. And I thought, well, that's proof in the pudding, because she, out of everybody, she would know. Anyway, I hope that helps you. If you're going to do it, let me know. I would love to hear how it goes for you. And I'll link those below in the comments so you can find the one that I'm using. Not the blue one. The blue one, if you decide to get that one's just at Costco now. I honestly don't know if it's as good anymore, but you could try it. I think it's less expensive, so you can try it. But the other one I will definitely link below, and you can get that one and give it a try. All right. Hope that helps. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.